Now Mark will explain how the control room operates.
Hi, my name is Mark Rudnicki and I'm in the control room at Northern Access Television. We're going to give you a bit of an insight as to how it all works in here and how we cross from the videotapes live to the studio, which we're going about to do. Firstly, what we've got here in the studio is two mixers. Okay, this first mixer you see on the left controls what's happening out in our studio. So if you can see these sets, we've got Paul Dowsley out there at the moment. Paul's going to cross to air in a couple of minutes. And what we do here, at the moment, if you can see on this third set over here, that's what would actually go to air once we flick to the studio to go to air. Okay, and we'll see we can adjust that. Okay, do some few things there. And we can do some special things with him. And which allows him to change shots, for instance. That's mosaic and paint, and then we can cut those things down. And that's the wide shot that we've got on the other screen. So basically we've got two television cameras out there, and I'm going to decide crossing from one to the other, and with the one I'm going to put to air is going to be the one which is on that third set. Currently what's going to air is a tape of the Heidelberg Festival. That's going to finish any minute now. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get the next tape ready to cue, which we come to these TV sets here. So as you can see, it's quite involved here. We've actually got about 6 or 7 TV sets. You just go this way. Okay, I'm just going to press play on this tape. We've got an interview with Joe Pearson coming up next, actually, with Paul.
Tuesday nightly at 5 with David Johnston. Welcome.
So I need to cue this to get it at the very beginning of the tape. Okay, so we just go to Joe Pearson. Yeah. Okay, that's Glenn Rich just finishing a promo. 4 days looks Okay, and I'll just press the pause button when it's ready to go to air.
Hi, this is Joe Pearson from Channel 10's Eyewitness News. You're watching Northern Access Television and know the news isn't about to come up, but stay tuned because something fantastic is bound to be on the way.
Okay, so that's thanks Joe for that promo for us. And any second now that's going to flick to the real interview, which is, oh, it's not, it's a funny face of Joe, isn't it? And okay. So it's a matter of now finding the very beginning. Which is what I'm doing.
We're joined.
Okay, so I'm just cueing there to the very beginning. Okay, and that's where we're going to start the tape. We need to allow a couple of seconds. On the second tape is what's actually currently playing. Okay, and then we've got, the other thing we've got here in the studio is a source box which allows us to flick between the two videotapes to what actually is going to air. So what I'm actually going to do now, I'm going to talk to Paul out in the studio, as you can see him. Going to air in about 30 seconds, Paul. Get ready, please. So we're getting Paul Dowsley on standby. Okay, to get him ready to go on to air. And I'm going to cut away from this videotape. Cut firstly to this shot here in the studio, then cut to his face, and he's going to say a few things about Northern Access Television. Then we're going to flip the box here and go on to the next tape, which is the next program which he's going to introduce. So you can see it's all very quite involved, and there's a lot of buttons to flick in a very short amount of time. Okay, well I think we're ready. So we're about to go up from this. I want that shot to be on there. So let's give him a countdown. 15 seconds, and he can hear what we're saying out there. But sound check please, Paul.
Hello, 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 hello. Very imaginative sound check today.
Okay, so I've just checked his sound level. 10 seconds. Okay, and we're about to go to air. Actually, and you'll see on our on-air television over on this side is what is actually going to air. So this one here, we might focus on this one here, and we'll see what's actually going to go to air. 10 seconds.
You said 10 seconds 20 seconds ago.
See, the stars always know that they're right, and they're always contradicting us out here in the director's booth. But we really know what's best, but we always just put up with them.
Either that or he can't count.
5 seconds. Okay, are we ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And going down on here.
Hi there, welcome. This is Northern Access Television. You've been watching.
Hopefully
you've been watching for a long time, and for a long time to come, because we've got lots of good shows coming up for you right throughout today and tomorrow, from midday till 9 today, till 9 tonight that is, and midday till 9 tomorrow. What you should do, because this is community television, Northern Access Television in fact, it's all about you getting involved. Why don't you can do one of three things. You can phone us, you can come into the studios, or you can write.
So Paul's at the moment out in the studio, going live to where on the set.
018-565-152. Now I'll be repeating that number in just a little while, so if you want to grab a pen, or you can write
At this stage we can also direct the cameraman as to different camera positions to take.
This is where we're broadcasting from right now. Can't you tell? We're actually in the toilet at the moment. No, we're not. Or you can come in. You can visit us at Preston Secondary College and do what you like. Basically, you can have a look behind the camera. You can be a camera person. You can present. You can do.
So the tape's ready to go.
He's doing at the moment very well, I might add. He's directing. Or you can help us with the news. You can be a weather presenter. That will always be fun. So. It's all about
nice shot.
Speaking of news, actually, we have local news every day coming up at 7 o'clock tonight, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Coming up into 9.
Paul's going to finish any moment now. We're going to cut to the live tape.
Mayor said last night in an interview with Mark Woodnicky, we'll have full details of that. We'll also be asking residents in Doncaster what they think of the new extension. Does it look like Legoland, or does it look fine to them? There's a bit of a problem.
So when Paul finishes speaking, we're going to cut from this close shot to the far away shot, then cut to the videotape on this shot.
News of a circus coming up in Northcote, always one to look forward to, lots of elephants and things. And all the best from sport, and of course tomorrow's weather.
It's winding up now.
I'll be here with Sarah Pinnacle, Nigel Slater, and we're going to have a very special weather presenter tonight. You should see her. Tune in at 7 for that. Also at 8 tonight, we have
so we're going to get Paul the wind up now, because he tends to talk a little too long sometimes.
Broadcasting live from outside on Kramer Street tonight. We'll also bring you an interview with Barry Bissell during that show at 8 o'clock. And I'll just repeat the phone number once more before we go to an interview with Joe Pearson. The number is 018.
Isn't Paul a professional? And Mark's made it look so easy. Would you believe this actually went to air?
018-565-152. Right now, though, we're going to have a look at Joe Pearson, who has been in the news about her hair. I'll speak with her about her hair and many other things. So let's have a look at Joe.
Okay. To the other shot, and down. And that's going.
We're joined now by Joe Pearson, who of course presents 10 Eyewitness News.
And that's it, and that's the cut. He always tells the star that he's done a good job. That was great, Paul. You did a fantastic job. He always feels much better after that, and he feels that he's done something worthwhile. And we turn down his volume, which is on the sound mixer down here. And that is a cut. And that's generally how we do a live cut on Northern Access Television. And then the star will often come back in. But that's how the technical booth at Northern Access Television works. Cutting between the studio and the tapes. And that's really all that is to it.